Hey, welcome to my messy studio. My name is Beth, and I'm going to do a tarot reading right now, a 3-card reading to look at the day's energies and to help us all on our creative paths and our work, our creative work, our creative lives. So we are in an exciting time. I've been talking a lot over the past couple of weeks. I just started this a couple of weeks ago, but I've been talking about these big energies of transformation happening right now. And we're like next week, there's going to be a stellium in Aries that hasn't happened that big since the 90s. I think 91, I heard. So it's been a long time coming to have this kind of new rebirth energy, rebirth and new growth. And boy, do we need it. Things have felt flat for years and years, decades really. And so to have this like burst of creative fire in our lives is so needed. And for people born in the sign of Aries, like myself, it's a particularly transformative time. It's a really exciting time. And so if you've never watched any of these videos before, if you want to go back and look at some others, because there's been some really good advice lately on just how to manage the energy of Aries right now. From personal experience, having 4 planets in Aries, I know that burnout is real. Like, we can burn hot and fast and burn out. So slowing down and pacing ourselves is really part of it. And actually slowing down makes us just more normal because we can be on hyperdrive. I mean, it still makes us fast. So anyway, I want to, without further ado, I want to draw 3 cards about the creative energies that are supporting us today in our work. Okay, so we have interesting. Dun, dun, dun. It is, wow. It's definitely about communication with another person. So I have picked the 5 of Voices, which is the 5 of Swords. I picked the Ace of Voices, the Ace of Swords, and the Lover's card. So we are looking at our relationships today, and we are looking at our communication, and possibly what I'm seeing right off the bat is that if you've had some kind of argument or falling out with a lover or a close friend, or some aspect of some person in your life. Like, it could even, like, the lovers are relationships in general, so they don't have to be someone in your love life, but they might be. And so now is a really good day to bring peace and healing into a relationship. So bringing a conversation, maybe that person will approach you and look for a conversation, or maybe just through the conversation you will have a new idea about your life or your direction. So what if you haven't had a disagreement or an argument or a falling out with someone close? Like, what does this mean from an artistic creative? Well, we could look at it as an inner conflict. So perhaps there are many voices in your head, maybe looking at it like an internal family systems kind of way, like we have different parts, and possibly you have parts that are in conflict. that makes total sense. Like you have, you know, sort of controlling parts of you that want this, and then you have like more submissive parts of you, childlike parts of you that don't want to rock the boat or want nurturing, and so you have this kind of push pull inside your own internal system. So that could be it. Journaling, I find, is so helpful. Journaling with these parts, letting them speak out on paper, like listening to the various voices in our head and letting them come out. With these 2 swords cards, journaling would be a really good day. And so you are going to get insight, information, something, a new perspective. Like, look at the perspective of this woman. It is very fresh and light. Like there's something new coming in, a new idea, a new thought, a new possibility, a new perspective that you may get from journaling around this conflict. And whether it's a conflict that you have of your various parts or a conflict you have with another person, I always love in this card the olive branch up there. Like there is the possibility in the 5 of Swords for peace and resolution and some kind of renewal, I'm getting. And then with the Lovers card, I just feel like that's a really good result. Like the Lovers are the 6, and the 6 has like kind of a built-in element of success and victory. So there is something coming in that through the work you do that is going to feel successful and harmonious. There's so much harmony in this card, and so there is this like resolution, new perspective and harmony coming through. So yeah, I really like that. That's a really nice message. And so I want to get a Sacred Creators. There's no need to there's no mystery here. I find it's very clear what the cards are saying today. And oh my gosh, you are light. Look at that. I wonder if this card is bent or something, because I'm starting to wonder, because it's here so often. But maybe again, whether I've checked before to see if it had, a bit of a puff on it or something that would make it more, make it pop up more, but it doesn't. It's just, maybe we just need that message. Possibly someone is feeling like they're not light because of some kind of conflict. Maybe the parts that are being extra negative or extra down, maybe they're louder. Give them a chance to speak if they're being loud. Hold on. I'm having okay, so I said I was going to wrap it up, but I just got called to draw one more card from my herbal astrology book, and just to see what's going on here. It just called me off the shelf, so let's look. There we are. Ginseng, the Magician. Beautiful. And this is Uranus and Neptune together. And we're looking at just a person with a lot of ability. We got the Magician, I think, yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think so. and anyway, really recently, but I think it was yesterday. And this is here again. So there is magic and potential going on, and there is, like, this is the time. This is the time. Like, when I do my Year of Moons class in January, we look at the whole year through a lunar perspective, and we plan out our year that way, according to the new moons. And this time, like, Aries is the beginning of the zodiac, and so this month of Aries is the beginning of the year. This is when we want to get in touch with our magician, with our inner creative power, in order to set the intention for the next 12 months. And there, it's not like we don't have time to renegotiate down the road, or like adjust and course correct. Of course we do, but this is where the energy, if you look outside, there's like little things starting to grow, and little baby birds, thinking about starting, like the birds are starting families. And so there's this new growth that's happening in the cosmos and on the earth, because of course we're part of the cosmos, and because of our sun. And so we are in that time of rebirth, fast growth, awakening. Anyone that's an Aries knows this is like the best time of the year. and we can plant our seeds. It's time to plant our seeds for the year. So we embody the magician in order to plant the seeds that are gonna grow, and we use our magic to plant the seeds that are going to grow. And so possibly we are working on our plan for the year, or new ideas for our art, or what's the next dream? What's the next big dream? Is it to be on stage? Is it to have a show? Is it to collaborate? Is it to just get more engaged, like set a real routine, like a real Virgo kind of routine around art making? Maybe it's to do some traveling and work, something like, I think, like, during times of societal collapse, the artists the artists are the glue that hold the new structure, and we have the vision of creating a better life for all people. So it's our work to hold that vision and to plant those seeds, and we do it through our creative projects. And so this is it. Like, this is the time. This is the time to plant it for the year, for our lives, but also the bigger future and the planet, because of this huge Aries stellium coming up, and this huge Aries, like at the new moon, it's a big Aries moment. So we're getting ready for this. So maybe the conflict is about what you actually want. Maybe there's someone in your life, and we've talked about this in earlier episodes about valuing your art, and maybe there's someone in your life that doesn't value your art. Maybe it's time to go it alone and just pursue your art more for you and not for anyone else. And perhaps that will create the harmony that you need to keep going and keep creating. So there's so many ways to look at it, but I think, like, knowing that you are light and you have that inner awareness of what you truly want. And so there's going to be all kinds of voices around you saying, no, you can't want that. That's not right. That's not, that's not you know, like only rich entitled people get to be artists or something like that. Like I've heard them all. Like so there's all kinds of voices, external and internal, that will try to like knock you off. And so it's calling on your inner magician to create the life you want. And so what is it? Again, it all boils down to what is it that you want, and start filling that image out. Start filling out that wish, that dream, that desire, whatever it is. So next week on the new moon, you are all set to plant your seeds at a very, very important time. So hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did, you always let me know by liking, commenting, or subscribing or sharing, and that helps. That allows me to see that this is worthwhile and that I should keep doing it. So thanks a lot so much. All right, bye-bye. Have a great day.